Hello everybody and welcome to another Games for Dads video. This time we are counting down the top 10 rare cards in Q, Cards, the Universe and everything. Okay, I'm not sure everybody's going to agree with our list, so leave your list below in the comments. I'll suggest any card maybe that we've missed out. Anyhow, here we go with the top 10. Number 10, we've got Revenant. Your opponent's cards in hand lose minus 20 this turn. Not a bad card. He's a rare. He is a limited rare. 8 for 65. So that's a great card. He's kicking off our top 10 in at number 10. Okay, our next card going in at number 9. We have got Traffic Lights, one of my most favourite cards in the whole game. It's a start card and I love start cards. Start means that at the start of every turn the action happens, and the action on this one is this card gains plus 12 until played. So starting off at 5 and 24, but you get an extra 12 power every single turn. So you hold that 6, 7, 8 times, you can suddenly get that up to a massive score. Okay, our next card in our top 10 countdown at number 8, one everybody must have, Kumato Castle. Your opponent's cards in hand lose minus 18 this turn. Fantastic card. He's a rare, not even a limited. Everybody should get him almost at the start of the game, and he fits in pretty much every deck forever. Certainly in the league, unless of course you're playing with mega low energy, because he is 8 for 75. So that's our number 8 card, Kumato Castle. Going into the charts at number 7, Cockatrice. An opponent's random card in hand locks for 3 turns. Great card if you want to really annoy your opponent. 2 for 27, so he fits in casual decks, he fits in low energy decks, and I really like this card. So he locks for 3 turns, one of your opponent's cards. Imagine that. Use him wisely and you can help you win the game. Excuse me. Okay, number 6. We have Mummy, or the Mummy. Your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain 11 until played. Great if you're building an arts and culture deck, useless if you're not. But 6 for 45, he's a great card because there's so many good arts and culture cards, certainly when you're beginning. So that's the Mummy, fits in our chart at number 6. And he's also from the Halloween album, which is an added bonus. Okay, number 5, Fermi Paradox. Great card this. Your cards in hand with 70 or more base power gain plus 35 this round. So on a high energy week when you've got loads and loads of high power cards, this little fella here, good looking as well he is, but this little fella here will give you a massive power boost. 6 for 48, so he's not too powerful himself, but he does give you 35 this round, not turn, round. Number 4, Icelandic Yulcat. Wow, if you like damaging your opponent's cards in hand cost plus 1 this round, and at 4 for 25, again when energy is tight, this card is one that you really should consider sticking into your deck. So he makes our chart at number 4, the Icelandic Yulcat. And quite a cool little picture there. Okay, next on our list at number 3, we have Jolo Bokaflan, and people that have watched lots of my videos know I absolutely adore this card. Your arts and culture and history cards in hand gain 24 until played, and that, my friends, is fantastic when you're building some really big powerful decks or going for some mega scores at the end. 2 for 0, so he's not much good on his own, but he really does help you boost that energy on some of your hold cards. Okay, here we go. What have we got? At number 2, Ghost. Probably one of the most played cards in the whole game, because you gain 1 energy permanently, and if you lost the turn, you're unfortunate to lose, then you gain another 1 permanently, so you can get yourself 2 energy. Fantastic for casual decks, but just as good for low energy weeks as well in the league. So that is our number 2 card, Ghost. I said there's quite a lot of good arts and cultures, so if you're looking to make a great deck, arts and cultures is the way. Okay, some honourable mentions. Here we have Boxer Crab. is an Oceans and Sea card, and your Oceans and Sea cards, wherever they are, cost -1 this round. He's a 5 for 52. That's the Boxer Crab, and he's definitely worth an honourable mention in our top 10 countdown. We've got another honourable mention coming up. We've got Garnet. If you are losing the round, your cards adjacent to this gain 14 this turn, and repeat if it's the last turn of a round. So basically, if you're losing, play this on the last turn, and both your cards either side of it are going to get 28 power. So not bad for 4 for 37. Another honourable mention goes to Heaven's Gate. 11 for 99. He's mega expensive, but on the return, so you do have to play him once with 11, but on the return he is -4 permanently. So if you get him churned a couple of times, he suddenly becomes a really useful card. That's Heaven Gate. Definitely an honourable mention. The next honourable mention then goes to, and this card I nearly put in the top 10, it's the Wright Brothers. Your science cards in hand gain +10 until played. Great little card, 8 for 70, and if you are just starting out, this is well worth putting in your Sue Bones deck if you're going down that route. And if you are, check out that Sue Bones video on our channel. But yep, that's the Wright Brothers, great card. Another honourable mention goes to the Chromatic Scale. Your cards in hand gain 12 for 2 turns. So basically, it's 1 for 0. So for casual decks or really tiny, low energy decks, Chromatic Scale is definitely a card you should be thinking about. So that's another honourable mention. Okay, what else have we got? Coming up, excuse me. We are stuck on the Chromatic Scale. Hang on, let me just flick this switch here. There we go. Honourable mention goes to the Quaternary Extinction event. For every album in your deck, this card loses -10 permanently. Sounds awful, but actually, if you're playing a paleontology deck, he's only going to lose 10 points, and that makes him a 6 for 90. So actually, he's a pretty powerful card if you're playing paleontology, or even if you're playing another album or another one. Okay, here we go. Our number one. Can you guess what it is? Our number one rare card goes to the Hope Diamond, one of my all-time favourite cards. Your cards in hand with 46 or more base power gain 45 at this turn. Fantastic little card, this one. Probably you can use him for most decks really when it's high power or low power. So that's our number one. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat today. Our Hope Diamond, your cards in hand 46 or more base power. For sure, that is the number one rare card. But if you disagree, let us know below, and if you agree, leave us a like. Thanks for watching. Before my voice disappears, we will be back very shortly, and take care.